Hello everybody and welcome back to another action-packed adventure of Divinity Original Sin, and I am your host as always, Old Blue Eyes, and we are going to be going ahead and jumping right in. Last game we actually were able to make some progress. We managed to find a letter from Duke Farrell, I believe it was, to Esmeralda, which is Jake's wife, whose murder we were investigating, and Jake's wife and this Duke apparently had a pretty interesting love triangle, so we're going to go ahead and investigate that. We, of course, got warped to another planet. A bunch of silly shit happened. Check it out if you have the time. It's on my previous stream. It's part of this playlist. You probably watched it, or you didn't, whatever. Enjoy. Here, let's get into this. Here's the second floor. I like, once again, autosaves. I love autosaves because they remind me to go ahead and save. I mean, I've been playing For Honor a bunch, and I might do a video for that. Might not. Haven't really decided yet. But if you haven't played it yet, it is fun. Oh, excuse me. I keep saying I'm gonna make that cough button, but I never do. I'm pretty sure OBS can do that. Oh, it's something I'll have to look into.
But I do so abhor the hustle and bustle of the marketplace.
I'll take it you're a traveling merchant.
I have spent more of my life on the road traveling alongside great caravans than I have in any given place in Rivalon. All of this earth is my home, for a few days or even but a few hours at a time, that is.
Alright.
You wouldn't believe some of the things I have
Interesting,
seen.
lady.
Oh yes, a city besieged by the dead isn't even remotely special to me. All the better that it
Well,
isn't
that don't impress me
and
much.
for me.
This is a Shania Twain song? I'm sure nobody remembers who that is. I barely do. Oh, outlandish, you say. Let's discuss your ways.
Not discuss. Let us browse and barter.
Let's go ahead and let's barter. Let's see what this chick's got going on here. That's one thing I got to do a little bit more of is bartering. I also got to figure out how to identify things. Oh, identify that. There we go. 51. Okay, yeah, let's start identifying some of these items we have. I know we got a bunch. It only cost one, that's tight. This probably means it's not very good. Oh, look at here are our lockpicks. I was looking for those last episode. Lo and behold. Oh, stupid, stupid, stupid blue eyes. What are we gonna do with you? That's not what I wanted to do. That was a right click. Buckler of escaping. I'll hang on to that for now. Let's equip. Yeah, okay. And yeah. You know, let me do my thing first. Where does this go? Oh, over my chest. So it's less armor, but what stats does it go? 7 water resistance and +1. No. That's getting sold. I like it, but not enough to... Actually, I might give it to this guy. What kind... Is there like types of armor in this? Like heavy? Requires strength 5. He's got strength 5. I'll just sell it. It's probably worth some cash. These cloth shoes. One thing I forgot to identify. What do you know? Surprise. Oh, and the chick walked away from me. I thought I got everything, but I didn't. Okay, now we can do this properly. This is a high action here. Plus, equip those. I like those. A little bit less armor, but the +6 HP is going to be good for him. Help him survive some of these battles, and I think we're literally gonna sell all that stuff to her. She seemed like she had a lot of money. Oh no, that's why are you throwing me off, citizen? Why? Actually, she's got decent. She's got a good chunk of change. Sell. I don't need that. Cancel. Oh, yeah, I forgot we gotta go character by character. Bang, bang. Go ahead. Oh, I don't want to do that at all. Type. Come on, guy. Look at that. A painting of a rooster. Goodbye. Go and get. These guys got some daggers. Nothing that really interests me, I don't think. Actually, that might be really dope. Plus 14 HP. I'm gonna buy that for our rogue. Oh, of course my offer insults you, you silly goose. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Cool. Successful bartering. How to barter an RPG. Your host, Old Blue Eyes. Gotcha. I got your back, kids. Don't worry. And I'm not gonna waste time going back just to sell this one dagger. We'll do that. We'll worry about that later. Let's see what else is going on up here. Oopsie. I guess that was inappropriate. I wanted to knock on the door, but I guess you can't do that. Sorry, citizen. Thank you for being the police, alright? I can open this door. Let's actually, you know what, while we're here, let's do some thieving. I knew we got this thief for a reason. It wasn't red, so I assumed doing this isn't going to get us in any trouble. Everything else in here is red, though. I guess maybe it's like the room they rent you if they rent you a room. I don't really see anything else to do up here. Is this a guy? No, she's just a bodyguard. Okay, well, cool. Let's go and get out of here. We need to talk to Esmeralda, which is the Duke's wife. Or not the Duke, Jake's wife. And this Duke Farrell. Is there like a journal? Log, the counselor's wife. Duke Farrell, that's his name. To Esmeralda. But was it enough to investigate the murder of Consular Jake? I think so. Let's go talk to the captain, or let's go talk to the mayor and tell him about the Duke. Okay, he doesn't care. Let's go back to that. I guess we can go ahead and do that. That's probably not a bad idea.
My gods, what is going on here?
Well,
First I have to shoo away
geez.
a creeping white tomcat, and now there's a perfect stranger in my bathroom. Get out, will you?
We're gonna try to. This is our Delia. So she's gonna be more like I'm chill. Let's see what happens. Skip.
Little mix-up indeed. I don't know what you and that horrible little imp are planning, but leave my bathroom out of it.
All right, I'm definitely trying.
No, if you please. This room is private.
Did we get the other obelisk?
Don't just stand there. We'll have none of that. You hear?
Oops. Sorry. We really.
Don't just stand there. Go. Away with you.
Oh, that's what it's sitting right there. What do you know? Pick up.
I've got my eyes on the prize.
What are you still doing here?
We have to.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, we have no idea how to get out of here.
Devices, these pygmies among pyramids. They may be small of stature, but their potential is gigantic. Deceivingly clever. It is a trait all demonic machinations share. Yes, demonic.
Well, we have definitely made an enemy of Cecilia. Hopefully she's not an important character, because she is not happy with us.
Where the light of stars does not reach.
He's pretty long-winded and racist.
Perhaps it would even be for the
demon racist, if I recall.
the reaches of infinity that surround the shelter plane. Better safe than sorry.
Well,
It is an
I'm
uncommonly
so
trite
glad
thing
that I
to say,
listened to
but it
that.
applies to all things demon-dreamt and devised.
Oh, well, we should definitely be curious. She is
Sit
also the
down
same way.
there.
She's wary of demonic
Go.
items as too.
Away with you.
So I shall. Always remember, hunter,
Always better safe than
always,
sorry when hunting.
that when demons are in play,
Hunting demons.
you are the hunted. The very moment you are certain you have them in
They
your
like to do
grip,
silly things like play tricks on
that is
you.
the moment their traps spring, and it is their grip that shatters your
You know, to like
soul.
release them and stuff. Trick you into moving this rare item from a cave or something. You know, that type of dealio.
They sit and grin.
That was always a
while
theme
your
in our
kisses
older
slip
Dungeons
and a
and Dragon
sweaty
games
fear
back in the
that
day.
drops from your beleaguered brow.
Go in, get an item, take it out of the cave. Maybe that second one we picked up.
What are you still doing
Who
here?
did I pick it up
Begone.
with?
Out now, if you please.
Ma'am,
This room is private.
can I throw it out the window?
Don't just
Oh,
stand
I get
there.
that. That's when we give one to the other and then we can teleport over things and stuff. Ma'am, I am so sorry, but
What are you still doing here? Begone.
ugh.
Out now, if you please.
Ugh.
This room will have none of that.
Oh my lord. I don't know what you want to do. Oh, this door.
Don't just
Oh my. That is embarrassing. We're just gonna go on like that never ever happened and continue with our journey, guys. Just expunge that from your memories. We'll get this back on ground.
Not in the mood for cheese.
Wolfgram Parish.
More holes than a slice of this fine Gorman bear.
So you're just hanging around again, are you? Waiting for what?
Okay, we have that to turn
Not in
in.
the mood for cheese. That excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Gorman bear.
Maybe. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we gotta find Jake's house, maybe. I don't think it's in this. Is it, maybe no. That part sounds like it's like abandoned, crazy part, and lots of nasties. I keep doing that. Keep trying to set markers when I don't really intend to. I really like how bright and colorful this game is. Some games try to go too dull and dreary with it, you know, the Fallouts and the Skyrims from time to time. I find those to be just sometimes a bore to look at. This game is pretty, it's bright, it's got life. Oh, that's the cook. Yeah, I don't need him.
The face furious. She bit me in the face.
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows the ugly soldier.
I need him. And I think I want to turn my power attacks off. 'Cause, I don't know why. Oh, yeah, because we bashed that chest we could have very easily locked. These past two episodes have been a little touch and go. We'll get through it. Let's discuss the murder
Discovered anything?
in regards
Have
to
you
Jake's
found
wife.
any incriminating evidence against her? If so, let's have it. Like I
Letter.
said, the girl's known to be a flirt. But that sob of a feral doesn't have the mettle to commit murder. And as far as I'm concerned, neither has she.
And
I
on
see. You've come to report a dead sheep.
We already
and
heard
a
that.
stone-egg gawking.
Okay, this guy is obviously really not trying to do his job. Going back to him feels just almost unnecessary. And it probably is. Alright. The mortician. That was one guy we were told to talk to as well. I'm sure he lives near the graveyard. That's the cave we went through. We need to go tell that lieutenant that her homie died. She sent some men to their deaths. Always humble. Oh, that will be where the mortician is. Where the hell is my party, man? They are taking their time. Alright. Hop to it, y'all. I wonder if is there a sprint button? Probably not. It really does make you appreciate the games back in the day where the towns were just a list. At first you thought, oh man, those are stupid, but sometimes traveling around like this can get tedious. Okay, let's get in there. Delia's gonna deal with this guy because she knows.
What's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the docks? Or are those sad
What can you
stories?
tell me about Jake's murder?
Though if I'm speaking plainly, the sentimental aspect of it all doesn't make much of an impression on an undertaker. Especially not these days, with so many laid low by the orcs and such like. I just concern myself with giving the remains a respectable exit from life. We set him to rest in the northern graveyard. Perhaps he can finally get a little peace.
Okay, yeah, about Jake's body.
That's a whole heap of nonsense. Don't bother me with such wild tales.
Nah, man. Delia, she's gonna try to reason with this guy. Once again, the skip. Oh, Delia won. Way to go.
At least if I tell you myself, you'll hear the proper account of things. I buried that blasted sheep, but I swear on my lucky left foot I had nothing to do with that body disappearing.
Oh, you son of a
1
bitch.
minute it was on my
You
snap,
lying
I left the
mortician,
room
you.
for just a moment to answer the bell in the front parlor, and when I returned, the body was simply gone. In its place was a sack containing more gold coins than I could even count. The message was clear. Silence is golden.
Well, that doesn't make it right, brother.
My business has been declining right alongside the rest of our blighted city.
No way, you should be
And
making
that
money
sack
hand
of
over
gold
fist.
was
People
worth
dying
more
all
than I
over the
made during
place,
one
you
of the good
nerd.
years. I needed cash, and someone needed my silence.
Oh,
I
don't
knew I had
try
bury
to reason it.
something or risk being found out. So that night, I stole into the market and made off with Bertia's fattest sheep. It was a bloody waste to stick so much fine meat into the ground to rot, but it had to be done. The next day, the pallbearers
And then,
retrieved
yeah, you made
Jake's
so people
coffin,
couldn't eat?
sealed
Huh.
to hide the body's terrible
That's
wounds.
a real selfish
None
move,
the
dude.
wiser that within the casket lay nothing more venerable than a slaughtered beast. Now, you can imagine I've
you
spent more than my
jerk.
share of restless nights, wondering who could have wanted that cadaver, and for what purpose. I'm not an inch closer to imagining the why, but I've got a few inklings as to the who. Near as I can reckon, there are only 4
Oh,
people
I
who
don't
have been
think
involved.
Mayor Cecil or the captain.
Aureus, Theleron's apprentice Evelyn, and Esmeralda.
That is an interesting idea because
I know it sounds
Evelyn
strange,
is
suspecting that
kind of an
Doctor's
oddball.
apprentice
We've
of
only heard
something
about her
so
once
ghoulish as
before.
this, but there's few in this city could manage to transport a corpse without raising eyebrows. It was she who delivered Jake's body from the inn to the mortuary. And there was something about her that night. Some kind of excitement. Seemed she could barely contain her thoughts. That there was something thrilling about to happen. I can't quite settle it in my mind how a young medical professional would have such a strange reaction to an occasion such as that. And this may
Ditto.
or may not have anything to do with the whole rigmarole. But her master, Dr. Theleron, bought an old shack of mine, one overtaken by undead, for an exorbitant price considering what he was getting. I never did figure what he wanted it for, but he sure seemed eager.
I think we maybe accidentally
I
wandered
never
into
saw
there
anyone less distraught at the death of her
and got
husband. I've
killed.
seen hundreds pass through my parlor. It was
Oh,
she
okay,
who
wow,
rang my
damn.
bell just before the body
Some
was snatched.
callous ass shit.
Lured me outside, claiming she needed air, before discussing the funeral arrangements. Some accomplice could have sneaked in and grabbed the remains while I was comforting the oh-so-overcome Esmeralda.
That makes
Aureus
sense.
himself
Aureus,
paid me a
yeah.
visit the night the body was delivered. Came rapping at my door in the frosty morning before the sun had even started peeping, and told me to tell him, and only him, if I noticed anything strange or suspicious about the remains. Can't see why
I
he'd
think he's
bother
just
to
a
go through all
general.
that trouble. Unless he knew something the rest of us don't.
That was general. I think that was general investigation as well,
Plenty of our
probably. Maybe he knew
shopkeepers
something. I don't think
entrust
he
the mayor
actually
with
did
the
it,
spare
though.
keys to our businesses, you know? And he's the only person in town with a second copy of the key to the mortuary.
How high does this go? Dang.
Without
Could this
a
be the whole
paper, if he
town
was
just
so inclined.
killing a consular and then trying to make him into a demon or something?
That gold's the only good thing to come out of this blasted affair. And I certainly plan on making some use of it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and reason. Skip. Look at Delia smashing some
Really
arguments.
didn't get a fair shake in all this, did she? Here, take the money and give it to her. Times are hard enough as they are.
And we might as well go do that, because we're kind adventurers. I'm sure coin will be in our future so long as we stay the straight and narrow. That's the way these games generally work out. I'm sure they'll afford us like a castle or something at some time. We'll become legendary gods of adventure. Alright, so we're gonna go, let's go, I think we're right by, no, we gotta go down here. This is the healer's hut. I remember that because I dug this up at one point and blew myself to smithereens. Note to anybody that does play this game for the first time, don't just go do random things without being told to, because the game will punish you for that. Alright, my people once again are taking their sweet time. Let's get on in here. Alright.
Anybody? Neither of you cares to plead for his very existence.
This, I believe, is the apprentice Evelyn. That is she.
This is a private sick room. Who in the name of the seven do you think you are barging in here? Out, I say, right this instant.
Tell me about
I'm
yourself.
sorry. It's this task.
That was an odd response.
Who am I
She started
to
screaming,
make
and we're
your
just like,
life
tell me about
and
yourself.
death This way?
We
I'm an
therapist-ed her.
apprentice of the healing arts.
What does that say about
Healing.
you
But
and
this decision
how you
feels like
feel?
precisely the opposite. I have but one healing stone, you see, and two direly wounded men who.
Sorry if
need
my
it.
mouse moves are distracting. It's just something I do to
I'm
try to
racking
keep my focus while
brain
playing
trying
these
to
games.
decide on the best method to settle this grave situation, but perhaps it's better off in the hands of an esteemed source hunter. Surely you are more accustomed to weighing life and death than I.
Phew. That's a tough choice. Tell me more about the patients.
One of the brave few
Boris.
willing to traverse the trade routes plagued by the undead. A young man, but excellent in matters of business, before he fell victim to an orcish club in the north, that is. Thankfully for him, a cattle trader found him, nearly dead, but not quite so, and brought him here straight away.
What about
Quite the
Stephen?
venerable staple of Sicile, Stephen, and recently blessed with his third grandchild. He was leading a crew of builders when a stray beam struck him in the temple, and only a few days shy of his last day of work before retirement. No, nearly everyone in Sicile is familiar with grinning Stephen, and as you can imagine, he's quite dear to his family. You are?
Sorry.
I thank you a million
Sorry, old
times
man.
for your
You're gonna
help.
get it. That's just
Boris's
Yeah.
life has just begun. We can't cut it short now.
Yes.
we'll both agree
Boris
on this
deserves to
point.
experience all the pleasures of life that Stephen has already enjoyed.
Boris, it
The,
is?
the old man.
Yes.
The old man has,
I'll deliver
unfortunately,
the
that's just the
stone.
way it is.
I'm glad we'll get to save one man. My heart breaks for the other.
That just kind of what happens. And is she done? I wanted to tell her that she's been named in the murder.
Highly abnormal.
Oh, what is that?
Lightning.
Oh.
I feel no pleasure in feeling stronger already. 1,000 thanks to you, my hero.
Tell me what
will
you're
I
gonna do.
What won't I do? Seeing how short life can be, how easily it can be taken from you, I'll see it all. And after I
Go and live a good life, bud.
And smooched I'll
All
see
right.
you around then.
This guy doesn't seem to be an important character. I'm gonna listen to a good majority of this, but some I'm gonna want to do. What is this? Okay, I guess that's just telling me I can use it. Now we can talk to her again.
Thank you eternally for your help. Though, is that so?
You've been named.
Well, I handled the corpse myself, indeed, but I hardly knew the man in life. I was shocked when Ahu asked me to come to the crime scene, but Theliron had taken ill, and the responsibility fell to me. I arrived at the inn, where the body lay just where it had fallen. The injuries were like nothing I'd ever seen. A single intricate laceration wove like lace around every inch of his skin.
Oh.
Neither beginning nor an ending point were discernible.
It sounds like the Lady of Fate herself did that.
I personally delivered the corpse the short distance to the mortician's house. As far as I know, everything was, as far as a magical murder is concerned, quite not.
Is this this all a plot by the Weaver of Time to control time or whatnot? Oh, there's another stone. That's what it was. Oh.
I wish there were enough stones for both of us.
Okay, it looks like we are done here for now. We need to find more information. Really need to go talk to this Duke, but I have no idea where he is.
Join the Spud Club if you got an eye for farm potatoes.
But we got some better gear. We moved the quest around, or along a little bit. I got another couple minutes here before we hit 30. But we'll see.
Beyond these walls, the dead roam free, Hunter.
That's a way out of town. I'm not sure we want to go there quite yet.
Did someone leave an oven door open?
Is there like a lieutenant around here I can tell about her dead the dead dude she cast out?
You think that's funny, Private? Do any real damage? Sir, no, sir.
I don't think it's Tulia, it's Sienna or something like that. Senya. Oh, well, no, don't know what to do. That's where we enter the town. What is this? This is a dock and a beggar. Classic. It's where beggars like to hang out as docks. I guess that's really squared us away in town for right now. Well, I'm going to go ahead and actually do some research and figure out a way to get ourselves launched into a more exciting part of the game. Hopefully we can make a beeline for that, and we'll be killing things in no time. But once again, thank you guys for watching. This has been Old Blue Eyes. You guys have a great day. I will see you next time.